how well this is going. Let me know if you can, if I'm dropping again. We'll try to get this worked out. All right, I got some Chimera yellow. Now I have to adjust all my settings on my cameras again because it never keeps the settings. Look at this. This is bright. Okay. Maybe you didn't restart it. Sorry. Okay, well, I'm just going to adjust this just a little bit. Now. We dropped our bit. I think we did drop our bit rate. Well, I'm not sure. To contrast. To gain down just a smidge like that. All right, things are going to be dark for a minute. Do it right in between there. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. All right, Chimera, little yellow on the palette. Ooh, that is a lot of yellow on the palette. All right, good. I've got enough for a while now. And I have some areas on the model that are already painted white. And the reason why you want to paint white underneath is because... Are you guys seeing me? Let me know if you can see me. This is so much better. I don't know what he did. So, Mike, if you're watching this, I think the settings are good now. Mix of nitrate and what? I apologize because now I'm in a really funky mood now. It's the best in weeks. That doesn't make me feel better. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's better. I will try not to let this affect the stream. All right, so we're going to forget all this starting now. You can see I've painted some white on these little areas, and I'm going to hopefully go over this with a little bit of yellow to make my kind of spider effect. This is going to be my little lights. Did not want to mix that with the blue. Shiny nails. Yes, I've got my, this is the dip nail polish. I told you guys I was going to get new nails. I'm very happy about that. I got some new makeup last night because I have lost 10 pounds and I'm very happy about that. And so in order to treat myself, I went out and I bought some new makeup for my face. So hold on, I'll let you guys see my eyeshadow. Not that you care about my eyeshadow, but I want to show off anyway. All right, can you see? Thank you. It's been tough. I mean, I've been trying to do this for the last 3 weeks and I've lost 10 pounds, so that's pretty good. So, yeah. All right, let's switch back. Congrats, awesome. Yeah, it's something I'm not doing for my looks. It's something I'm doing for my health. And that's definitely worth celebrating. Oh, look at that. I really like that. What do you think? All right, let's find something else to paint with this. I've been kind of looking for other little glowing light parts. I'm making this up. There's absolutely nothing on this model that says that this has to be lights because I don't even know what this is. So, but I'm just, like I said, I already had some areas on the model that look like little vents. And so I'm like, why can't those be like little lights? Kind of cool, huh? I think it looks better already with one more color on it also. Yeah, that's just that little bit of color. There we go. I guess this is so pigmented that it didn't even really need the white under it, but it doesn't hurt. Good. All right, let me just try it without the white and see what happens now. I'm just trying to make some little OSL effects here. Image and audio are perfect. It's only because of your content. What's only because of my content? I don't understand. Aw, thank you for the subscription. Telebadger, how are you? Let's find a pen. Write down Telebadger. Yay, howdy. Subscribers. There we go. Mad loves and hypes. Thank you. If not for your content, it would just look like good audio and video. Oh. Okay. I guess. Let's see. Where can I put some more little... Oh, some more little vents are down here. And there is a little bit of OSL bouncing off this little sphere, whatever this is. I need to thin out my paint because it's getting gloppy a little bit. Right. That looks good. Ooh, I like that. I don't know if I love that or not. We might be able to change that a little bit. Let's see, where else? Here, up here. And over here. I'm just looking for little spots that could be glowing effects. Let's do this one a little better. Better. I like, now that these are drying, I like those. I don't like them right away. All right, let's turn it slowly. We can find some more spots right here. Hey, I found one. Found two. What has everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything cool? Anything interesting? This claw is completely different from that claw, so I'll have to look for other spots that have the little hair like this. I like that. We can part where I got this a little bit. There we go. I put just that little bit of glow on there. I watched this show. It's called The Politician. It's by the same guy who did Glee and American Horror Story. In fact, it uses a whole bunch of the same actors, the older actors anyway. It was okay. It wasn't, I don't think it was to my demographic. It was more to the younger demographic. It was interesting. You know, not entirely, I don't know, I really like that yellow. That looks really cool now. I think that made a big deal. Anyway, I haven't done a whole lot lately. We talked about on Wednesday how Tuesday night, Mike and I went to play pinball. And that was really cool. So we talked about pinball on Wednesday. Some of you guys were here for that. Oh, wow, look at this. Can you guys see? Ooh, can you see these little jets back here? I don't know how it's going to dry. And it's something that, while I'm not super competitive at it, I kind of enjoy the old school feel of it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we originally were trying to kind of go for a spider vibe on this girl, and I don't know if it is working, but now we're going for the more android look. Oh wow, there's a bunch of little jets and vents and things back here. That feels better. I'm turning. Sorry, you know you can't see that because that was a difficult spot to reach. What else has been going on? Mike and I are going to be flying to a restaurant. Well, if the weather cooperates anyway. If the weather cooperates, we're going to be flying to a restaurant in Indiana that I like that. I wish there was more on the front. Aw, thank you for the follow. J Duff, how are you? 1972 needs a barcode on her booty. Does she? Yeah, maybe. I need to do a lot more with her skin before we put any kind of freehand on her. But I kind of, if I can try to paint a barcode, I will. How's that? I'll try. But first, I'm gonna finish her skin because I feel like that needs something. It needs something. I don't know why I put that there. That doesn't really do anything for me. Aw. Mikolas, thank you for that. Host, how are you doing? This is for yourself? Yeah, SK Jump Toes, I was talking about this. I haven't had a commission in a little bit. And I had gotten this model from Gen Con. And I thought I would go ahead and give it a paint and see what happened. I'll probably end up putting this on eBay. That's what I think I will do. So if somebody likes her, that's, somebody will enjoy her. She's not, I don't usually paint sci-fi. And so it's not my most comfortable genre. If that makes sense. But we're making it work. I like things that'll be a little bit more organic. Ooh, I didn't even see all these little vents over here. Did you guys see this over here? I kind of covered those up before, but now we can make those nice and yellow. Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm just looking across to here, trying to find some more little possible vents for lighting. Looks good enough. Okay, now I'm going to show you some of the things that I did on the armor that made it pop out a little bit better. Haven't had a commission all year so far. It takes a lot of work to market yourself, and I will admit I have not been doing that as well as I could be. So it's not really anybody's fault so much. All right, take a look at this. This is just the pure white paint. So we did this side. I already did this side. Now I'm going to do this side. Just wherever I kind of think there's going to be a little bit of a big highlight on the edges of things, as if I'm doing my non-metallic metal highlighting, but we're doing it for the metallic metal. And the reason we're doing this is just to give a little bit more dimension. Ooh, see, I need to be more careful than that. A little bit more dimension. Probably use a smaller brush. That's what I need to do. I'm just going to try to take the edge of my brush there I ordered some brushes from Broken Toad, so I'm waiting on to get those. I have no idea when those are coming. Did anybody else get in on the Broken Toad brush order? It's the pre-order, so who knows when that's gonna go out. I already like that. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Let's do that. Anywhere there's a little highlight, I'm just giving it white instead of the metal medium. The metal medium was working for me, but because the silver is light enough, it really didn't pop that much. All right, let's go over here. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now, what I can also do, I'm taking this is Reaper's Nightshade Purple. It's like a really dark purple, but it acts, I like it because it acts like a black. And I'm going to basically dark line places that might have a dark shadow next to it. So where I had that bright white next to it is going to be a dark line. So we're keeping that drop shadow, that contrast. You got it in the pre-order. You think they said they were shipping in October. That would be great. Oh, I'd like that. Just the sooner the better. Because I need my brushes, because these brushes are starting to be like, I need to go through all my old brushes also and just do a purge. I have a really hard time getting rid of old brushes because the thing is, you can use old brushes as dry brushes, right? But who needs another dry brush? All right, just because I'm going to try something, I'm going to take a little bit of my metal medium. There was a spot where some of my white on here got a little chalky, so I'm going to put the metal medium back on top of it. It'll give it that metal sheen, and it'll be on top of that white, which will hopefully it'll do what I want it to do. Ooh, actually, that looks very chrome. Ooh, did not expect that to do that, but I'm not hating that at all. Very chrome with the metal medium on top of the white. All right, rinse. Now, another thing I want to do, so we're getting some good contrast. Oh, I really like that over there now. Now I want to go back over here, do the same thing. See what happens to that. I got the metal medium over the white again. It seems like it stands out even more now. I like that. Maybe it needed that chrome effect. Wow. Okay. Try a little bit of medium right. Oh, this is the white. Sorry, this is the white. Just going to paint down the center to give myself something to put the metal medium on top of. All right, now metal medium. Hopefully it's dry. Please be dry. All right, that's not quite dry, but that's okay. Oh, I like it. I like it more silvery. I think that looks good. Now, what I was going to do next is show you a couple things. Looks cool? Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, I've got clear phthalo blue, and I also have blue liner. Both are from Reaper. I'm going to show you the difference when you put them out. A liner is It's a thinned out paint, so I don't think there's that much gel. It's almost like an ink. Can you see how this is the liner? Ooh, that's nice. That's the blue, that's the blue liner. Is it blue liner? Yeah, that's straight up blue liner. And then this one is phthalo blue, clear phthalo blue. And wait, I've got this one already in my palette, so let me show you what this one looks like. It's much more pigmented and bright. Look at, ooh, wait. Ugh, hold on, I gotta do this again. It somehow reactivated what was already on that palette. Do it again. All right. There's, ooh, that's clear phthalo blue. Here is the blue liner, completely different. They're both kind of transparent though. Like if you look real close at my finger, you can kind of still see my skin through it, even though everything is filtered. One is darker than the other. All right, so what am I gonna do? I'm going to probably use my clear phthalo blue and do a clear, ooh, that's so pretty. Let's mix them together. What happens when I do that? Ooh. All right, let's put this on the parts of the armor I want to be like that. I enjoy that. That is cool looking. Yes. I hope it stays that bright color while I hope it stays that. Let's put some more of this on the palette. Okay, and some clear blue here. You guys see that? I'm going to mix them together now. Okay, and let's paint glazes. Ooh. Okay, rinse. Too much. Too much. I like that it is filtering the metal. Really want it to stay and dry that way. Okay. Okay. I see. Keep saying okay, because I'm just figuring this out again. I want to make sure everything looks good. I just realized I'm supposed to have some yellow on top. A bit more of this. Boom, 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 boom. Her head is pretty cool looking. Go in the back. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that. Do that again up here. You know, I kept fussing with this the whole time last time, and it occurred to me to try to do this instead, and I'm glad I did. Mix that together again, because I really like, you know me, I like bright, pigmented, saturated colors. I'm not so big on the dirty, dingy. You know me. I like things to be bright. Right. Paint on the legs. Good, good, good. Flip it over this way. It's drying nice. It's really drying nice, and it is drying clear. Oh, I love. So maybe I was thinking, hopefully Fausto's bus will get here really soon and we can do our paint along sooner than later. But it's kind of nice. I'll have the time between commissions to really work out a really nice you know, color scheme and everything for the bust from Abyssal. Ooh, I like that. All right. We'll leave that one silvery. Leave that one. At the front of this part of the armor. All right, that improved like by 1,000,000 in my opinion. I just love that. Let's do a little bit back here. Okay. And that looks good. Okay, now I think some other color, don't you think? One more color. My eyes are hungry for something. This is like, I think we need to paint the base and then see how things look. So I'm going to set this aside. I am debating on making the base warm versus her cold colors. And I'm thinking more like a rusty Mars kind of color. I'm not for sure. Or a tan. Let's start just throwing paint. We'll throw paint around. All right. What should we do? I want something desaturated and I want something kind of dirty. Let's try this rainy gray. It's a warm gray, which may be, is it warm gray? Yes, it is a warm gray. Rusty metal. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if this is metal, but we're still going to figure something out over here. All right, and I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use this big, fluffy smooshing brush. It actually says for smooshing. Rosemary & Co. And this one, what size? It doesn't say what, medium, what size that is. All right, so I'm going to just take some of that color, wipe a lot of it off on my paper towel, and just see what happens when I just put some on. And I'm just going to smoosh the brush. I don't like the dark color underneath. That looks pretty cool already, doesn't it? I like the warm gray. A very fluffy brush. You could use a makeup brush literally instead of this. That liner didn't kill the shine of the metallics. No, it's clear. It didn't kill it. Now in some of the spots I didn't have that much shine to begin with, so but even on this one the shine is still there. That's what the clears do. They don't kill the shine. And these clears are real similar, I think, to I think they're similar to the clears of Creature Caster, but I'm not sure. I haven't really tested them side by side yet. I like that. It's interesting. Got a little bit of blue in there, maybe. That might be too much blue. You can always go back over with gray. This rock outcropping is kind of weird and almost alive. Okay. I don't have to get anything on her claw. That might kill the illusion. Back here, there's some more rock up in there. Now the thing is, people poo-poo dry brushing all the time. When it comes to rock and things that have lots of texture, dry brushing is where it's at. And you can get things to look like how they're supposed to look with dry brushing. Right? If I were to sit here and paint this, it would take me 1,000,000 times longer. Might not look how I want it to look. Look at that. It's already looking like a rock a little bit, huh? All right. Now, we did neutral. Let's try that orangey color that I'm talking about. Take a little bit of this orange leather and mix it with our gray, and what happens? Maybe it will get some kind of, ooh, kind of pretty. I love that color that it mixed into. Kind of, yeah, it's kind of a taupey orange gray. Interesting. I like how some of it's gray and some of it's this orange. Ooh, it turned like a peach. So this is another good thing that smooshing can do, is you can stipple with it. This is stippling, where you just kind of push it, right? Push that pigment against it. Aw, thank you for the follow. Who was that? Wait, let me check. I missed it. Get our follows up here. The Painting Frog. Hello, I've seen your stuff. I think I saw you on Facebook. Do you have a Facebook page? How are you? And do you have any reptiles? Because if you do, we need to know about them. You're just a person, a painting frog, like, isn't frog like a French person? Isn't it like vernacular for a French person? I don't know. Tell me if you either have reptiles or you are a French person. Yeah. What do you guys think? Think that orange does anything for it? Just enough, but maybe we need some heavier orange. Let's try it. Let's try, actually, hold on. This color is not the right color. Where's my dark reddish? Let's try this one. Ooh, this is a very pretty rusty color. It is a nice contrast to the blue. This is burnt red, and it says burnt red, but it's actually got enough. It's got an orangey rusty color in it too, and I'm gonna also get out the burnt. I think there's a burnt orange. Weird story. You're actually Brazilian. Oh, okay. No problem. Well, I hope that you're doing well. We have a couple different people from Brazil who watch. Our Rizar BR is from Brazil as well. Random question to person on the street. Are you French or do you have reptiles? Yes. Thank you so much, Nitrish. Yeah, Nitrish, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. All right, I've got that kind of reddish and oranges on the palette at the same time. See what happens when I do that. That's interesting. Ooh, kind of like that. Like I said, we're just experimenting. We're seeing what happens. Yeah, you do have a Facebook page and an Instagram as well. Really enjoyed seeing your painted models and came across your channel today. Oh, good. Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've seen you on Facebook because I live on Facebook. And by live, I mean have no life. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's cool looking, huh? Maybe we can make this disc thing. I don't even know what this is she's sitting on. You can make that have the reddish colors. Amazing paint job on the minion. Hello. Hi, Nitrish. How are you doing? Tell me if I'm mispronouncing your name, because I like to make sure people get called what they want to be called. Or doing them, buffing that color in there. I want some more orange over here. Yes. More orange. That's kind of working. All right, what I'm going to do next. I feel like I need some of those weathering powders to make it look more realistic. I don't know if we can get realistic on this or not. All right. Let's get the brush dry. Look for some. You nailed it. Super tricky. I'm good. Had to stop with my Maya model. Yeah. Well, we've been having troubles with our streaming lately, so I'm glad that things are finally working out. Okay, now I'm taking just a little bit of this orange. Just a little bit. We're going to go into the skin tone with it. And hopefully bring back some life to the model a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of color on her shoulder there. It did something. A little bit of color. Okay. And a little bit down here. I think that helped make her look more pale in some ways too. One of the things I did with her is I put metallic medium all over her. So I think having a little bit of this kind of orangey color back on her just kind of helped bringing back a little life. She got a little bit android-esque on me. All right, quick fixes now. Where's my silver? This is white gold. That's not what I want. Like the addition of the second warm color onto her skin. And hello, you can call me Ren. Okay, Ren. Thank you so much. Let me see your screen name. Okay. I will try to remember to call you Ren, but without your screen name being Ren, it might be tricky. Sirocco HD is what your screen name is. There's our silver. I love the metallics from Pro Krill. All right, let's try. What was I going to do? There was something I was going to paint silver, and now I don't remember what it was. Let's just mix a little bit of clear with our metal medium over here. Boom, boom, boom. Just put some shine a little bit back on things. If I need to kill it with, I don't remember what I was going to do with the silver. I was going to paint these little doodads. There's these little bumps. Sci-fi doodad bumps that make it look more alien. Ugh, I missed putting all of my, there we go, my metal medium on stuff. Okay. I really want to do some weathering powders on here. Let me get some out. Some is missing from her. She's getting closer to being done. There's just, maybe I need a lighter, maybe let's try a little of this white with a little bit of my base color here. I'm kind of doing a mix. Yeah, I paint fast Drax, my thing. I did like a demi metal. We did a little bit of white on her and mostly metallics. All right. Right now I'm trying to, my brush is completely wet, so it's not gonna do well as a dry brush because it's not dry. So we're gonna sit here and I'm gonna get the paint off. There we go. What was I using before? How did I get that color? Oh, we used this with the orange. That's what we did. Like a weird gray mixed with this orange right here. This is our orange leather. Okay. And then I'm going to add some white to it. Make it lighter than the other color was. Oh, is that going to work? No. Add some more white. And I honestly don't know what I'm doing today. Do that. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, try that. Add a little more white. If I need to go back, and we can, woo, too much. This thing is white is strong. There we go. That's better. I'm just doing something. Maybe my brush is still too wet. That's what washes are for. What are washes for? Tell me what you mean. Let's just do straight white. All right. Right. I'm gonna just try to, ooh, there we go. Holding the very end of the brush like this. To get so that the brush barely touches stuff. Yeah, there we go. I like that much better. That's interesting. That's pretty cool looking. What do you think of that? Somehow there's metal back there on the back of her. Oh, those oops too bright. Yeah, no, that's true. But you can also use paint. I do agree that you can wash, although, you know me, I like to do my like 2 steps up, 1 step down. So sometimes if it's too bright, just take it down a little bit with the next color, right? So this is that gray again. We're going to go back into this because back here should not be metallic. Okay. Cover some of that. That's really interesting to me with that white on it. Now I can go, see now, I can go over it with this color. I got my crisp white edges. I'm gonna tame down stuff a little bit. Let's do it on this side too, because we had got my white. Let's hold it by the very end. A little white on my brush. Woo, kind of cool. I don't have my glasses on. I need to put my glasses on. A little bit more white. Ah, see? I got a little too close. The reason for holding the brush with the end of the handle is to keep you from being too heavy-handed. You don't want to be, you want that kind of dusty look. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It's such a contrast of matte and dusty and shiny and chrome. That itself is a contrast. Now, let's see if we want to integrate the two. So we've got the integration up here by adding the orange into her skin. But now we need to add the blue down in here in parts of the base. And that will really kind of help as well. I'm using Silver Nails wash advice a little bit. Looks great. You feel like adding the white makes it so your eye isn't too drawn to the base. Maybe. I don't really, sometimes I don't know why I'm doing stuff. You know, sometimes it's just like, I get a feeling like I feel like I need to do something down here. Okay. The thing is, your eye is going to be drawn to the base pretty much because of the sculpt. Everything is pointing to the base. I mean, so let's look at this in composition terms. Here's, let's say this is a composition stick. We've got a line coming down here, right? That goes to the base. We've got her arm. It's kind of going back. So we've got lots of triangles that basically there. Some of the things, even like this is one, this is one. Lots of things are going back to the base anyway. So I do think that it did help a little bit in keeping your eye focused back up to the top, but all the composition lines go back to the base. So now let's look at the box art, because what they did here was they made her the brightest spot, but they've also got this on a black background too. So I'm wondering how mine would look against a black background. It's okay. I feel like there's some more we need. I'm just gonna put my blues in there. And again, this is still whip. I don't know if I'm even close to done with her, because there's still a lot to think about. You know? I do think adding this blue back into the base is helping me colors. It's helping the color story anyway. I like that. Now, what happens? What happens if we do this blue all over the rocks? That settles into shadows. I like that. We take small risks, right? We take risks when we paint, and that's how we get better. We learn what works and what doesn't, and I like that. Interesting to me. Pull some of that down over here. It's all watery. Need more. Need more. Where is it? Blue liner. I really like this blue liner. I'm probably going to use a lot of it. I've been trying to paint more blues, because again, blue is not my strong suit, and I feel like I needed to work in blue a little bit. Ooh, that's cool. Look at how that turns gray on those rocks. Wow, I like it. Okay. Now, there's something missing. Something's still not right about it. Just blah. You like the blue shadows too? They're okay, but we did lose something in there. Maybe. What can we do? What can we do? We got some interest going on. Things are looking. Let me just take a second and look at her. Let's just look at her. Let's turn her upside down. Sometimes you can't see stuff till you turn it upside down. It's the yellow maybe that's bothering me. Maybe the yellow is bothering me. Let's do something weird. Take yellow and make it orange instead and see what happens. Maybe that might help me. You guys are probably going, no, don't. I'm just really curious. Oh, my glasses got put in my paint. There we go. Oh, maybe. Leave a little yellow on the edges, but maybe keep it orange. Oh. Like it. Kind of like it better than the yellow. Getting a different colored story, isn't it? More orange. Kind of like that. It feels... I'm not sure yet. So, you know, it's at that stage where, like, I'm not really happy with it. I don't really know what's happening. But at this stage, I can't really mess it up because it's just when you're already not happy with it, you just keep working it, keep trying new things, keep taking risks. Now we're taking all this orange, taking all this yellow and going orange with it. Orange is the complement of blue, which you know. Go Broncos. And orange will definitely look in some ways better than the yellow. Okay. It's tamed it, I think, a little bit. Once we get all the yellow kind of in a place where I'm a little happier, then maybe we can work on the base again some more. I'm going to take some of the silver because I'm not letting this little, whatever this is going on over here. I'm going to add a little bit of the dark color to it. There we go, that's better. When in doubt, fix it. Fix it, don't strip it. That's my new motto. Okay. You like the orange better? What do you think? Let's take a look at it again. Just look. I don't like the orange. You were going to suggest a little more yellow, but you like the orange. Yeah, I like the orange too. Different. And then I can add orange into that base a little better, I think. I don't know. Or yellow and blue are a really tricky combo to try to pull off. Purple and yellow are actually easier for me. I've got a lot more experience with it. You get into your comfort zone with certain color combinations, right? That's looking better already, I think. All right, let's try these little vents. Nice, okay. Not bad. Mm-hmm. We can do a little bit of OSL on the edge of this because there'll be a little bit of light bouncing off the edge of that metal edge. I just realized I left a few undone. Whoopsie. And over. Good, good, good. It's a big model. There's a lot to think about. Good. Okay. I think we still have this other side. Not as much though. Not much going on. I found some more spots. Hold on. I'm going to put more orange in the palette. What? There we go. That's too much orange. All right. A little bit of a glow in here. That's interesting, huh? No! Just blopped orange paint on the model. Okay. Not bad. I feel like there should be some other little glows up here too. Ooh, that's cool. Juicy, juicy light. Okay. Okay. Now we got to go back to our oranges, right? I mixed this bright orange in here. Do this. Right over the whatever this broken disc thing is. Some of this darker orange. Some of that really dark orange. Nope, that's too dark orange. So I know there's so many details, huh? Here we go. I really think I need weathering powder because I think we're good. We're almost good on this. That feels much more, what do you guys think? Much more harmonious? I think so. Let me get some weathering powder. See what that looks like. This is an oil wash. What would this do? This is a rusty oil wash. I don't know if I want to use that. I just want to use a weathering powder. Here we go. We got Ash, Mars. Let's try some of this. Okay, these are scale 75 weathering powders. And do I have any others? I think I do. Okay, let's try this. Get a craft brush. We'll use just a plain one. Oh, good. You like? Okay, good. It just helping changing the yellow. I know, because that's why I was like looking at it and it just bugged me. I never really liked the yellow blue that much anyway. So, all right, I'm putting some of this here. See what happens. I'm going to go ahead and dust this on first. Okay. This will be like my base coat example. For example. I'm trying not to breathe this because I can feel it in the air. You made it more Broncos colors unconsciously. I think so. I like that. All right, we want some of this dust up in here because if this were a real artifact, it would have this weird, I like this kind of weird alien dust. Now, notice that everything in the bottom now is red and your eye is going straight to the bottom. So we got to go back and put the other color, which is Vienna. I don't know if it's going to work. Ooh, that's a yellowy color. What? Let's see. Yellow and red make what? I don't know if this is going to work, though. Ooh, I like it. Ooh. Man, I like that better. Kind of cool. Did something though, didn't it, huh? Now the mini says Dark Mechanicum. What does that mean? I don't know what Dark Mechanicum is. How can I make it more Dark Mechanicum? I like it though. I need to go back with the gray though, I think, because now there's too much of this other. Oops, see that's overdid it. Overdid it. Let's take the dry brush and get that off. The wet dry brush. Okay. Evil cyborgs on Mars. Okay, that works. Let me get some of my gray in here. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this to make it more. Pull it back. That's cool looking. Okay, so Hold on. Just have to adjust all of the rocks now. Gonna get it just right. Evil cyborgs on Mars. I like that. It does feel like Mars, doesn't it? That gray. Oh, look. I see her, guys. Can you see her? We need some white in there. Hold on, I need the white. I have crap all over my hands. All right, put the white back out. It does kind of look like she's not, but you know what? It works for her. Ah! Oh, somebody clipped that quick. Thank God it didn't get on the model. So, I guess I was opening the wrong. Yeah, that could have been a disaster. It was a slight disaster. Most of it ended up in the palette. I don't know. I was trying to twist and I didn't twist the right part. But now we have plenty of white on the palette. And none got on the model. None got on the model. I might have to buy myself some more white now, though. Look at this. Oi! Schmutz! We have a schmutz alert. So many night. You stop that, Silver Nail. I just put a little thinner to try to get this stuff up. There we go. Clean it up. Get it off my hands. Oh my gosh. It's making it worse. Silver Nail, you be quiet. We will not say anything about red palms. Oh, well, I'm cheered up now. Yeah. Oh, please clip that. I know. It's before 7 p.m. I didn't say anything, by the way. No, and I didn't repeat anything either. Okay, there we go. Whoop. All right, and I think we need the command. All right, at least. Ah, that's making worse. All right, schmutz. Here's how we clean this up the really fast way. Ta-da! Liam Painting, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Okay. I'm really happy with the base now, at least, because look at how cool that looks. It does have a dark mechanicum feel to it. I do still feel like I want some white dry brush on her, just a little bit. Is that going to be dry enough? Let's try it. Okay. I just want to get these rocks. That looks cool as hell. What do you think? Yeah. My phone. My phone just fell off the table. A little bit. Yeah, just that little bit of edge. It does have a good. There. Oh, it looks kind of cartoony, but I am digging it. It feels more sci-fi than it did a minute ago. There we go. Oh, white brings back more of the rock. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we need those rock details. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy now. I feel like I need to do, last thing is get a little bit of black edge to just frame her. Where is my black? Here it is. Ooh, no, I take that back. Let's use this Nightshade Purple. Take that cat hair out of there. All right, I'm going to attempt. Paint this edge. With my Nightshade Purple. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. Crisp up that edge. Hold on a second. I need a smaller brush. This is a big, cheap brush, and this one is going to be much better. Okay, except I need more paint, so we're going to put, that's blue liner. I don't want that. Here it is. Nightshade Black Indigo. That's not what I was looking for either. Put my glasses on so I can see. Did I drop it on the floor? Blue liner, black indigo. Well, let's use the black indigo then and see what happens. Is that dark enough? Yeah, that's dark enough. White definitely brings out the rock. Hey, Spear, how are you? Check out this girl's base. I'm loving it. This base. And I'm liking this color right here, actually. This black indigo is nice. It's almost similar to the Nightshade Purple, so maybe it's this. It's almost the same color. A little bit more purpley. No! That's what I get for picking up the model by the arm. I'll put it back on just a second. We just have had one foible after another, haven't we? So if I put this on eBay with a base, like a starting price of $100, do you think that it would get some bids? After I glue it back together and pin it maybe even? Let's see if I can pin it. I think it's, yeah, we might be able to pin this. Find my very small drill bit. Okay, I'm looking for my little thing of tiny bit drill bits. One's a good one. You've had things up for eBay for 3 years and you don't get bids, so you may not be the best person to ask. Yeah, I don't have problems getting bids because, you know, if I don't get them, I'll change it. I'll lower it. I'll keep, you know, You know, I'd rather, I keep the way, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I can't remember what you want me to call you. Ren? Was it Ren? But anyway, thank you for subscribing. I'm going to write down your screen name, even though you said you wanted to be called something else. And I told you I would forget. Thank you for that subscription. Zhurong HD. Mad love and hype. All right, where's my pin vise? I found another drill bit. Oh, there it is. I love this pin vise too. Ren. Okay, did I get it right? You pronounced Zhurong correctly, so it works. Okay, good. I understand what it's like to have your name mispronounced or your screen name mispronounced. I always get called Shoshie and Shoshie, and neither one of those is right. And I also, it's weird. A lot of times if I go into a Twitch stream where people don't know who I am, they'll assume I'm a dude until I tell them. All right, I'm going to put a little bitty drill hole in here so she won't break again. It'll be reinforced. All right, that's good. Now this one, somebody told me that the way to line up holes is to put this on here maybe, and then let's see, this will go right there, and then we kind of try to pull that up with it, and then you see where the little, well, it kind of worked. You can kind of see where the hole is, and then you put your pin down on it, and it's going to be right in the middle of this. Oh my gosh, I'm pinning it. I'm doing a good job. I'm not very good at pinning, or rather, I don't enjoy pinning. Okay. Now what we'll do is this will be the piece that the wire goes in. And now I need to find a little wire in my, you've been called silver male and silver mate. Silver mate. Oops, that's the wrong size. I can just tell. There's a good one, maybe. Try that. Nope. Not quite. I've got a pin in here. I know there is one. Because I never throw away my little wires. There we go, maybe. A little bigger. Well, if all fails, if I don't find one that is the right size, what I'll do then is I'll grab a bigger drill bit and use a bigger pin, which will probably be better in the long run anyway, because we want to have a strong, here, wait, what about this one? It's the same, isn't it? It's the same. All right, we're going to look for a bigger drill bit, slightly bigger drill bit. This one, We want the drill bit to be a little bit larger than the pin. Oh, that looks perfect. Great, so that's it. I can get this back out. Ooh, don't fall off my desk. There we go. That could have had bad consequences, but luckily it didn't. You've gotten Sir Rocco. Oh, Sirocco. Sirocco. Huh. Sirocco. I guess I could see that. I just look at it and I try to take my time when I pronounce things. Sirocco. What does it mean? What does Sirocco mean? Or is it, what's it stand for? Or does it stand for anything? There we go. It's a combination of Siren and Draco. Oh, cool. Sirocco. Sirocco. Yeah. Siren Draco. Got it. I will remember that. All right, this is opening up this hole a little bit more, so hopefully we can get the bigger pin in. One of the things I have been trying to force myself to do is not be afraid. I just noticed something here. Hang on. I've got to get this little piece of yellow out. Like I said, what I've been forcing myself to do is not get intimidated by places that might need a very small pin, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna bust it with drilling it. But you'd be surprised at how small of a hole you can drill if you're careful. All right. There's a lot of... There's a name for the little crumblies that come out when you're drilling, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a very interesting name. Somebody knows, let me know. Oh, perfect. Good. All right. Get a little super glue all over the table. And that's totally glued shut. To get all that junk out of there. Let's try this. Nope, that's not gonna work. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna look for something to put in here. Dwarf? Yes, that was it. Dwarf. Somebody taught me. Hello, Miss Half Damage. How are you doing? We're doing a little pinning of the girl because her arm kept falling off, her little spider arm. Here we go. Perfect. Just a smidge of Instaset, if I can find it. Maybe. You guys should see the mess my desk is right now. All right, while I look and wait for that to set, I'm going to take a little drink break, stretch break. Sounds good. Game Father Foe 42. Hello. Ah, Mr. Scott G, I need to put that command in, don't I? Let me write that down. So we need a stretch command. We need I think there's a hydrate command. Do exclamation point hydrate. I think I put that in already. Let me write down stretch command. Take time. Yep. There's hydrate. I thought I'd put that one in. So this bottle is just a bottle that I recycled. It doesn't actually have this hint water in it. It has fuzz on the bottom of it. And it has water and the grape flavored water enhancers, like called Neo. You might have heard of that. I have no idea what kind of chemicals is in Mio that will like kill me one day, but it makes water taste better, and it's a big part of my weight loss. Kool-Aid, basically caffeine-free, calorie-free Kool-Aid with chemicals. All right, let's look here. All right, we got this. I'm just going to clip this right here. And we're going to dry fit. Woo. All right. Once I put that in there, that will be good. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's put the glue on the pin. So, and I'm going to need to hold this for a minute too. All right, good. Gonna hold it for a minute. Good. We are pinned. Looks like I need to put a little bit of Bondic in there to hide the break better. Tap. All right, I'd buy that. Maybe not for a lot, but I think it's buy worthy. What do you think? Yeah. Looks cool. Yeah. All right, and what else needs to be done? Anything else? Are we done? I think we're good. I think I'm as done as I'm going to be on it. Yeah. Oh, all right. Ooh. Yeah. We just need to put a little Bondic on the back, and then we're good with that one. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to sell this on eBay for sure. Here is the box art. We got a totally different take on it. I'll take some really nice pictures of it and put this online. I'm really happy with how she came out. I think my base is a little bit cooler in a way. Might try, let me try just a smidge of this fluorescent. I'm just curious if it does anything to my lights. Maybe. This is the fluorescent FX from, ooh, I like it. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. It's got a different, it definitely has the fluorescent has a different effect to it. How's my video and everything, guys? Is it better? Good. No more hiccups. Knock on wood. Oh, I was talking to Luminous yesterday. He suggested, because I don't know if you guys had heard, but the bus from Fausto are on their way to America and will be organizing the paint along very soon. And what I've decided to do, based on Luminous's advice, is we're going to do the paint along on Saturdays, and we're just going to do maybe like an hour, just an hour. It might take us a little longer for us to, finish up, but I think if we kind of stretch it out and only do an hour, it'll give people who can't make it each time a little bit of chance to catch up, right? They're going to be sub-only streams, so make sure that once we do start doing that, you want to be subscribed if you want to do the paint along with us. Otherwise, you can always catch the VODs on the other times. Do one more back here. I didn't even get these up here. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, shall we I'm not going to sign it just yet. I'm going to finish painting the bottom. I think I'll paint the bottom now. Nope, I won't paint the bottom now. I'll paint that later with black primer. That didn't work. What did you want? Oh, you hyped the bust? Yeah, I have to put... My commands are all funny. All right. What else? We have a little bit more time because we're going to be going till 7. It's only 5:45. So let's find something else to paint. We've got somewhere to build, too. We've got this. We've got this. Yeah, we've got these two to build. Hold on a second here. Let me go put this away so that the Naga girl, we got the Naga girl. Oh, we didn't prime her, though. Oh, shoot, I just got paint on my Kingdom Death shirt, guys. Hang on one second. That's a bad thing. Let's see if I can get it out quick enough. No! Let's try that. Try this. This is the airbrush cleaner. Yellow paint on my Kingdom Death shirt. Mrr. It's just not my day. I know. There's white paint also, but that's not as big of a deal to me as the yellow. It's my I have 2 of these shirts. Thankfully. I'll give it a soak. It'll come out. We'll get some brush cleaner on it. It'll come off. Hello, Lamunis. Painkiller. Yeah, what about painkiller? I've got some of that. Thank you, Rebel Star. Let's try it. Painkiller will certainly do something. How are you doing, Lamunis? So we can paint the Naga girl if you guys want. Tell me what you want to do. We can paint her, which we need to put her on some kind of base. We can... There, that is working, I think. Also, maybe... I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It's also getting me really high here. Hold on. Oh, good. It's coming out. As long as it doesn't bleach your shirt. It doesn't look like it's bleaching my shirt, and it doesn't look like it's taking off the original color either, which is nice. Hold on, I'm going to do one more thing with this white up here. Snake Lady? Okay, we'll do Snake Lady. That sounds popular. We need to change her a little bit so that she's Twitch friendly, because she's got some boobage that is probably not okay on the stream. All right, that's going to be good enough. All right, Luminous, look. This is the final. I love the orange. My eyes are happy when I look at this, especially on screen. Look at how pretty that came out. And I was really not digging her until just this last minute. I like that. All right, I'll be right back. How are you doing, Snow Trudger? This one, she does kind of have pasties, but they're like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. You only did an orange ring on one arm. An orange ring, like this one right here. That's because this one didn't have any light on it. And I probably won't even keep that. Good, but super busy. Oh, and my husband's sick too. It stinks. All right, I'm going to put her away. We're going to work on Naga Girl and what else? We're going to prime also. Prime the Naga Girl. Look, because she's pretty, but I need to look at her box art. It's over here. Hold on a second. I'm going to throw this away and get her other box art. Well, might as well take a stretch break. Shall we all stretch real quick? There we go. Yeah, I got most of the paint out of my shirt. The minis from Celestial Genesis are amazing. They are. Look at this. So this is this girl. She's also got kind of gold and turquoise and greens. I think that could be really pretty. Let's take the colors from this box art and do that. She's so pretty. She have the same? She does. This one does not have a painted version on her, so I can do whatever I want. This miniature, okay. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a. How are we gonna do this? Just like this. I'm trying to see how to set her up. Kind of needs to be on a taller base. But this one. This is a nice plinth. Ooh. That works much better, don't you think? All right. So. I'm just thinking about her basing. I'm going to put a pin in her so that we can put her onto a plinth or onto one of these things. Did you guys see this? This is look at how much better that looks now because it's actually in focus. Look at this guy. Let me see if I can get him in focus real close. Hold on, I'll get it. Cam overhead, properties. Focus. Look at that. I'm going to be doing this bust at my work. I haven't finished the back yet. Me and Aaron Lovejoy are doing a workshop in Indianapolis. At least I'm going, I don't have a date yet, but I'm going to be letting people know about that. And this is the bust that we're going to be working on. He's not big. He's a little guy. In fact, do I have another bust? So let me show you, like just to show you, here's a Kingdom Death model. That's how big he is. He's small. So for if you're not used to busts, this is a great one to start with because it's small and you'll be used to the size, but you'll be able to get all of the same techniques and stuff to learn and be able to apply to your smaller minis too. All right, I need to put him in a safe place, so I'm going to be right back again. 1 second. All right, I'm back. And now we need to refocus the camera. So here, we put that in there. Let's do her right here. That's not bad. It's very close. Yeah. All right. Once we get the black primer on her, she'll be mostly twitched safe. So we're going to put another pin in this. I need a bigger drill bit. Here, bear with me here. Oops. Such a pretty model. Awesome job. I've been looking for a bust to paint that calls my name. Well, not seen him before. He looks great. Is Aaron going to just airbrush it? No. We're both going to use all of our... I'm going to airbrush and he's going to airbrush. We're both going to use all of our teaching stuff to teach how to do what we each do. I mean, he may end up... I really shouldn't say, actually, that he's going to... Ooh, I like that. That's a nice sturdy pin. Now I just need my little jar of... Where'd they go? There they are. Big one. Here we go. But he might end up airbrushing it. I don't know yet. We haven't talked. I just sent him the model, and he's supposed to be painting his, so that way we can kind of each get a feel for the bust. And then when it's time to advertise our classes, we're gonna both put our busts up and show how we each do it differently. Howdy, Fungaforge. How are you? Right, here we go. Here we go. I gotta be careful not to put that all the way through her. So we're just gonna do a shallow hole here. Not drill all the way through. So is anybody gonna go see Gemini Man with Will Smith? And I think, I don't know, it's like he's gonna be fighting his doppelganger. It looked kind of good. I don't know if it's gonna be worth seeing though. I kind of want somebody to review it and tell me what they think. We're gonna go see it next week. Possibly, maybe, we'll see. Drive safe, Lamunis. All right. Is this gonna fit? Did I fit the... Ooh, yes. We just need to get that a little bit more cleared out because I can tell there is swirl? What did you call it again? Silver nails? Swirl? The stuff that comes out when you drill is called something. All right, now glue. So I would like to put a little glue on the actual pin first. Swirl, swirl. Yay. Ta-da. All right. And put that right about there. Good. And now we can put her into this. Yes, yes. Look at that. So pretty. Let's prime. So let's look at the box again. She's got real pretty pale skin and real blue and kind of blue-gray. Again with the cool colors again. And then the brilliant, almost bronzy, rusty armor, maybe. I like that idea. Okay. We're going to get gloves. We're going to turn the airbrush on right there. Got 2 gloves. The reason this kind of glove is not latex, it's I don't remember what it's called now, but it's a good kind of glove. They have a couple photos on their website. Yeah, please, Rebel Star, send it to Mr. Scott G. Nitrile, thank you, nitrile gloves, yes. I'm just going to put a little bit of thinner in the brush. And we're going to use the paint dump pot. Get that primed. All right, we always prime without getting any. Always make sure to put thinner in your airbrush. Mask. I haven't even sprayed. Hold on. I sprayed into the dump pot. I will put the mask on though, yes. All right, I'm gonna put a little primer in there. That should be good. Now we're gonna get the mask. Mr. Scott G looks after me. No more, no CPTS, wait, what is it called? The lung disease, I can never remember. No black lung disease. All right. All right. It seems like it's a little high. We'll turn it down all the way and just a little bit up it. All right, that's about perfect. COPD, yes. Feel like you have the black lung with the cough? Yeah. Oh no. That's no fun. Knock on wood, I have not gotten sick yet. My husband is sick. In fact, he came home early today because he's not feeling well. But he works at a university. There's lots of sick kids there. They can come to class if they don't cover their mouths. I'm starting out with just a general nice black overcoat here. I got rid of that little DNA coil that was in between her. It wasn't working for me. I couldn't get it to look right, and I never liked it, so I just took that out. Get the rest of this tail. Are we out of paint yet? No, good. Notice I'm trying to move the model and not move the brush. I'm trying to keep the brush in the same spot the whole time. Okay, it's good and coated now. All All right, that looks good. Let's do a little drying with the brush. Notice no paint is coming out, just air. There's a little bit on her face, but I don't want to blow too hard on her face, or else what will happen is it will spray everywhere. It won't look right. I'm doing this to kind of be gentle with the air. There we go. Right, she's almost done. Now, you think that that's done, but I really want to, before we finish, I'm going to put this back into the bottle, since it doesn't have anything in it. It's just plain primer. Put as much back as I can anyway. And we're going to do water in the dump pot. Okay. More water. Put it in there. I have this dump pot of like dirty water and dried paint. You can see there is a little bit of paint stuck to the side. Once we put this spray through airbrush cleaner in here, it'll get that off. Right away. It is coming off. I want to try to pick up those pieces of paint because you don't want those to go through your airbrush because that will clog. Oh, the painted version. Let me take a look. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, I don't like her look on her face, but I like the rest. I like the base. Looks good. The colors are perfect. I really like that. I really like the colors. I don't like her face. We're going to make ours much prettier. Okay, and then set another painted shot. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah. One of the things I like about this face is how cherubic it is. And we can do that on her. We can get that really sweet look. Doesn't need to be like that one. She looks stressed. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It's a good paint job. It's just not where I'm going with things. Okay, good idea though. I see some things I'm definitely going to want to do. The way her armor looks, I like how that looks a lot. Who do you know? Does it say who painted those? Because I'd like to credit them if I ended up using some of their work to inspire me. All right, let's get out paper towel. Here we go. We're going to spray out the rest of this black paint. There we go. Ooh, see that last little bit that comes out at the very end? Yeah. This is brush thinner. It's not a cleaner, it's a thinner, but see, it still cleans out there a little bit. Do the cleaner now. And I just do this so I can see what's left of coming out of my brush. There, see that last little brush? Here, let's pull the needle out and wipe it off and see if that makes a difference. There's always a little bit. Yep. You don't see any credits. I can ask. I'm sure someone will know who did it. Because there was this big media campaign thing. there was this big media campaign thing, and like all these famous artists were like working on it. All these non-American famous artists were working on it. So it was well publicized. All right, that's gonna be good. All right, now put this over here. Let's look at her. We need to do her let's look at this undertone here. It's this kind of dark reddish gray. I'm going to do mahogany as her base. Where is that? Ah! Hold on. That's transparent brown. That's not the right color. Let's see if I can find all my colors. There's like a million things on my desk right now. Is that mahogany? No, that's transparent brown. Mahogany and transparent brown. Here it is. There we go. I'm going to put these other ones back so that way they are put away. I know where to get them. Hey, Weezerwood, how are you? How is it going? Dark blue. Brown. And silver. Glad you found some new feeds for painting. Good. Oops. All right, we've got mahogany. And do I have a little cup to hold it in? You know what? I just bought some brand new little cups to, like little condiment cups or something. I don't know what I did with them. Well, that's not cool. Here, I will use the top of, no, that has a hole in it. I can't use that. All right, we'll figure this out. My microphone is tangled up in my chair. So I'm just going to take a little risk. I'm going to put some primer, some thinner, just a little bit in here. There we go. A little bit of mahogany, just a few drops. Actually, we need to spray some of this out. That's good. Put a couple drops in here of that mahogany. Let's try spraying this. Ooh. That needs to come out faster. There we go. All right. So, ready? Just putting it on her skin to start. Oops. See this? Can you even see the mahogany? Give me 1 second. I'll fix it. It looks like he got something on his fingers. Okay. It's a really dark mahogany right now, guys. So okay. Now, while it's still in here, I'm going to add a little bit of this. This is the shadow flesh. I'm going to add a little drop of thinner too. Just a drop. Oop, that's too much. We'll add the thinner. We'll add this too, though. This will help. There we go. Come on. Come out. Doesn't want to come out. You know what's funny is I wasn't having any problems with these bottles until I started storing them sideways. When I started storing them sideways, I started having issues. When they were upright, never had a problem. I'm not sure why. Might have to do with how the bottle, how it dries into the top, maybe. There we go. All right, let's try a little bit of that. All right. There is what's in this brush, and I'm afraid to put it. There we go. Got it. Right. See, we're going dark to light, and so what's great about airbrushing is you don't need to keep changing your colors. As long as you spray through. See how I'm spraying through the old color? And now it's going to get lighter and lighter. See, now it's getting lighter. And while it's getting lighter, I'm going to give her some light. Whew, see? Now you can see her. See how it's getting lighter and lighter? Okay. With these hands. A little bit on the belly. Okay, so that's my first layer. Yeah, she's coming alive. Hold on a second. I need the little cuppy. Here we go. Now, the next color needs to be a lot lighter because it does a pretty big jump from these shadow colors to the light colors. So, let me think. I think it's got a pink undertone. I'm going to try putting this pale pink on it. I know it seems like a little much, but again, we're painting these like thin layers, so we can adjust a lot. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to try to dump out some of this. All right, we're not adding any thinner, just a little bit more paint. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. And now a little tiny drop of thinner. Oop, that might be too much. Ooh. See, but when we mix that, look at that. It's this really pretty flesh color. It seems bold, but it's not so bold. It's not so bold. Okay, now we're going to spray this through again, just like we did in the last color. And now it's starting to get lighter. As soon as it starts getting lighter, I'm going to move it. And I'm going to see how the angle that I'm doing it from. I'm going very slow. See, it's very slow. And by taking it slow, we can layer the colors a lot better. See that? Hi, Nalindy. How you doing? Did we get rated? Hi, Studio J7. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Hello, everybody. We are painting Nuwa, I think that's how you say it, from Celestial Genesis. And I'm just giving a little airbrush lesson. Welcome, everybody. Let's give it, here, I'll give you a shout out. Give me 1 second here. I'll put this in here. Yeah, you haven't rated in a while. I haven't rated you in a while either. I will change that next time I see you. Hold on a second. I'm going to give you a shout out. Hold on. I gotta log into my Fanbot somehow. Hold on. Well, for a minute there. Hold on. I have a good way of giving a shout out now. I've got this awesome new bot. Here we go. Here we go. I can just put your name in this here. Type it in. Let's try that. Oh, did it work? That worked. Try it again. Now, actions, shout out. Here we go. Give him a follow. Hopefully you had a good stream. How's it going, J-Crod? Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh, we're having all kinds of excitement now. Wait. J-Crod. There we go. Pipes for you. All right, I have paint or something on my glasses right now. Oh. All right, let me put my mask on. We're going to do some more airbrushing. Things are looking good for this girl. Look at her, how pretty she is. We need to get much brighter, much faster. So I'm going to add some more pink, I believe. Actually, we're going to spray this through because the other pink. There we go. We'll just go faster there. Now, watch what happens to the magic. She's going from kind of looking a little bit gray to starting to look a little bit more peachy, more alive. All right, see how the color is still coming out dark? That's my problem. So I need to keep spraying until it comes. There, look at that. Now it's light. See the difference? She's got a very, very fair skin. See? Now we got it. With this little side boob over here. Little elbow. Little belly down here. What do you think? All right, let's see if we need to go even lighter. There we go. That's the color I'm looking for. See how now it's getting really light. See that? See how it just softened the blend on her. There we go. Covering that up. Oh, you want to play EDM? Okay. Hold on a second. We'll play some EDM. I love it. All right, give me a second. We will play. Give me a minute. We're going to open this. Usually we end up playing everything, but we'll start with the EDM anyway, huh? See, playlist. File. Here's the EDM chill. I love this stuff. Okay. You can hear it okay? Good, good. All right, we got nice, brilliant. Look at how close those are. See how pretty they are? Just because I want to try something. That's the wrong color. Let's try the blue liner. Just a smidge of blue liner. You think that this is the wrong thing to do, but I want to try something. Just going to take a little water and just a little tiny bit of this thinner. And over here, oh, I see little pieces of lint and stuff. Hold on a second. I need to get out my little scraper. I hate this part. Hopefully I can cover that. Okay, and there's another little piece on her chin. Okay, that's good. Things are not as smooth as they could be because little pieces of paint sometimes come out in spray. That's looking really nice. Okay. So even though you can't like visibly see those red undertones, we're gonna take a little mahogany. Hang on, I gotta put my mask over here. We're gonna take just a smidge of this mahogany and a little bit of this blue liner. Where'd my glasses go? Okay. Hate to run. No problem, studio. Thank you so much. I totally understand, and I raid and run people all the time, so you don't ever have to worry about me being offended by it. You have a great stream. All right, I'm taking a little mahogany and a little blue. It makes kind of a dark gray, doesn't it? Ooh, I need more mahogany. And a little bit of this color, whatever this is. Hi, Shoshie, how are you? We're working on Nuwa. I think that's how we say her name. I need a little bit more of the mahogany. That's better. So I can go in here and paint into her shadows with this color, and then I can go back over it with my airbrush if I need to. Soften it all up. Is nice. Okay, let's see. All right, put the mask back on. Woo! Put that back up there so we don't get more lint on it. Yes, I know there's no more ranks. I'm so sorry. We got we basically got a new bot. I'm sorry. We will maybe fix that, but I'm just not sure yet. So see where I got the dark spot on her face? We're going to soften that edge. Just a smidge. See how that's gone now? See, but it's still there, even though your eye isn't really seeing it as much. Okay. I feel like I need some more blue. Let's do the clear blue. Maybe that's what I need. Just a little clear blue. Her skin is really pale. And Caucasians need that little bit of blue in order to look real. Otherwise, she's going to look like a plastic doll. So I'm just going to see what happens when I put some of this blue back into her undertones. Might work, might not. Clear is nice though because it dries. It dries clear. It's like a glaze. Okay. I like that. That all on the shadows. See that blue, it's kind of helping us see the gray. Because when the clear is making your eye mix. So ooh, that's too thick. We want it very transparent. Much better. Okay, I'm just going to do it all over so that we can go back in with our spray. Clean that up again. All right. Hang on a second. Perfect. Oh my God. Okay, but let me put my mask on because I know I didn't. I just need to be able to see real well. All right, what I did was I put my blue layer on and then I put this over the top and it blended it perfectly. But we kept some of that blue undertone in there. We're getting rid of the lines. Because we don't want these sharp blue lines on her face. But we want that blue undertone in the skin. That is working really, really well. That is perfect. Okay. Right at the top of her hand. Right. Now, what's next? She needs rosiness. Which I would like to get a clear red for. Hold on. We need to get this cleaned out. I want to get that clean. Let's do water in the cup. And rinse here. get as much of that out as I can with the water first, so I'm not wasting airbrush cleaner. See, now it's mostly clean, and now I can wipe out the inside with my paper towel. Look at the tip a little bit. I have, hold on, I hear a hiss. And it's not, there we go, this needs to be tightened or something. Oops. What's going on? Hold on one second. Okay, that's what it was. There we go. Okay. Do you guys want the class ranks back? Were they really important to you? Because I didn't realize how badly you guys liked those. And I can fix that. We can put ranks back in. You'll have to start over with brand new ranks. Unless you remember your old rank, and then I can maybe put that in. Alright, we're just draining the airbrush cleaner. And I dropped my paper towel again. They were fun along with the gold stars. Alright, well, we'll bring them back. Don't worry. I just, basically the bot kind of did a dump and didn't want to bring anything else over. I didn't have anything saved. And didn't have time to fix all the ranks. But we can work on it. How's it going, Shoshie? Okay, there's a little bit of fluid in there still. Let's do thinner. And I know that most people don't clean their airbrush like this. I just have to see it. Otherwise, it's like I don't believe that it's getting clean. It's just like a little bit of OCD in me. Does that make sense? All right, I'm looking at this. All right, last piece. Here we go. Now I need to pull the needle out. Watching is its own reward. Aww. Get back in there. Still not clean. Still. Here we go. Some colors just take longer to clean than others. I think maybe that was the last of it, though. Yeah, maybe not. All right, that's good enough. Now, the next parts that we're going to do, I need my clear red from Reaper. Let me see if I can find it. It's been a long time since I've used all my clears. Oops. Clear. Clear red, I found it. Holy cow. And I also need my magenta. See, do I have some yellow? Do I have a clear yellow? Nope. I highly recommend the clears from Reaper. They're really nice. I'm just looking for my turquoise. There we go. And I do need not much of one. All right, I've got some different colors here. I've got clear red, I've got a magenta, and I've got a turquoise, which we're definitely going to be using. And I've got this yellow, which I don't know if we're going to be using too much of that yellow. I'm looking at her skin. There's not much yellow at all. It's all gray and blue and a little bit of red. Okay. So we're going to start with the magenta. Done any work on the mecha spider lady? Yeah, we did. Just before you got here, we finished her up. But if you hang on a second, I will go get her and we can look at her. But I wanna start this part real quick. And actually, I'm looking at this. Yeah, this will work. This will work fine. We're just gonna need a tiny dot of that and a tiny dot of the red. Yeah, we started that stream. We started the stream at 4 o'clock, and we're gonna quit at 7. So I'll show her to you in a second. Though I really wanna. There we go. I want to show you guys this technique with the reds and the magenta. Come on. I don't know why it's not coming out. Maybe it's dried up. Ooh, there we go. All right, this is clear red. It should dry clear. Let's just use thin amount of it. I'm looking at my box art and I need, I'm going to add a little bit of this clear blue off to the side in case I need yeah, that's better. All right, I mixed the clear red and the clear blue together. We're going to paint her lips first. Now, on the box, they're very reddish. I'm starting with the bottom lip. Okay, so far that is maybe darker than this, and that's okay, because you can always lighten it up later. Now the top lip is always going to be even darker, so we can add a little bit more like burgundy kind of color. Let me look at these. Okay. Ooh, it needs water. Can you guys see okay? A little bit of burgundy right on this top lip. Yeah, so the top lip needs to be dark. The bottom lip can be lighter. Now, remember that fluorescent color that I had down here from the other model? I'm gonna take a little bit of that. In the center of her lip, in the center of her top lip, and on her bottom lip, just a little bit of that. See, that looks pretty already. Kind of pensive. All right, let me look at chat. Poleth, 1984. Hello, I know I'm messing up your name. I'm sorry. So easy to get distracted. I think I heard you on a podcast. Yes, thank you so much. Is that so? Yes, Josh for Davis from mini painting had me on his podcast, and we had a good time. Right here on this upper lip, I'm going to just do a little white. It was either that or the crying mo, because I've done 2 podcasts in the last month, and kind of good month for podcasts. All right, I like that little tiny bit of white highlight on top of her lip here. Let me see. I'm looking at the box art. We're just kind of going right off the box art. Now for her nose with the red, thin amount, and on the tip of her nose. That's way too red. And thin that out some more. There. Let's use a little magenta. See if that's better, because magenta. In the box art, she looks like she's kind of been crying or something. She's absolutely been crying. Okay. Aw, Jubilant Jackrabbit, thank you for subscribing. 3 months. I'm painting Nuwa from Celestial Genesis. Nuwa. And she is a kind of a Naga-esque type of a character. And we're trying to get some of the, there's a lot of like very subtle nuances in her skin tone here. And I'm trying to get these in. And then I'm going to show everyone in a minute here. So this is just a little bit of this regular flesh tone up here. Oh, I see a big line on the front, on the side of her face. Might have to go in here and feather that a little bit right here. Maybe we can feather that line. That looks better. So what I did was I warmed up the side of her face and feathered it in to the blue. There's some blue on the side of her face here. And I've got basically a little bit of this clear red and some regular skin tone. And we are just bringing up, failing to bring up. Hold on. My brush is drying out. Wait, I forgot to write down Jubilant Jackrabbit. That's a tricky thing to say. Jubilant. Whew, drop my brush too. Right, here we go. Jubilant. Thank you so much for the sub, for the subscription. There we go. All right, since I'm in a place where I can stop and there's brushes on the floor and you guys want to see the other model that we worked on, I will go get her. So I'm going to go and step away from my desk for 1 second while I go grab the other Celestial Genesis model that we've got. Hold on 1 second. There we go. And I'll pick up my brushes off the floor and my phone. 5 brushes on the floor. Mic back on 1 second while I put this on. Okay, there we go. This is the other model we worked on. Hold on, let me put things aside. Look at this. So happy with how the base came out. Isn't that neat? Yeah, Celestial Store, we're going to put this on eBay. I'm probably going to put her on eBay with like a starting price of 100. I think she's worth at least that. So maybe somebody will get lucky and get her for that. Yeah. I'm gonna put her on eBay sometime soon. I don't know when. Okay, I'm gonna go set this aside. Did everybody take a look? Look. I'm really happy with the base. Look at the base. Isn't that nice? And here she is. Close-ups. Booty. You didn't realize the base had so much detail because the other base didn't have a lot of stuff. We'll call her the Bronco Babe. Yeah, exactly. Broncos. All right, I'm going to set her aside and we're going to work on Nuwa. Ta-da. Okay, let's look at Nuwa because we've got her face. See this pink we put in there? That little bit of pink. All right. Making sure I'm using the right water pot, not the gross one. That might be the gross one. Is that the gross one? That's the gross one. Nope, that's the gross one. I've been mixing my water pots. All right, I'm gonna just dump this out then, completely. We'll just put more water in here. Okay. There we go. This is another reason why you shouldn't lick your brushes because you're gonna do something like that. All right, little tiny bit of this clear red. Okay. Looking at my box art. I want her chin to have some of this red color. Need more of it though. Bit of this, bit of that. I'm mixing it with my other skin tone color. See that? That little reddish under the chin. I lost my paper towels again. Hold on. I should take stock in paper towels. Yeah. Feathering that out so I don't get a line. I don't want a crunchy line. All right, back to the reddish color that I had. We need a more red. And I'm looking at the box art because I'm trying to, basically I'm trying to mimic this painting that's on the box art. It's really red. No problem. We just go back in here. Paint a thin layer over it. And fix it. And then under her eye as well. Because she's looking like she's crying. I know that a lot of people struggle with painting faces. But the thing is that faces are a lot of fun to paint if you know what you're doing. And I recommend going and watching beauty tutorials on how to do makeup because you learn a lot from those. We've got this kind of reddish bits about her eyes. We're going to have same thing around her ears because that's going to be more natural looking. We're going to feather that out because it looks a little intense right there. Okay. Remember that, this is the, what is this? This is the fluorescent color. And I'm going to put some of that again back on her nose. And a little bit this ear over here. Like I said, it's really intense right now, but that's okay. We're going to work on that. Part of me wants to put some on her chin. I'm going to put a little bit on the chin there. And then we'll do some on the cheekbones. But we got to thin it out a lot, because that stuff's intense. The fluorescent is always extremely intense. See, look at that. She's starting to come alive, isn't she? There's more fluorescent. Give me 1 second, I'll check chat. Right on the apples. Okay, so this is the tricky part, because I want the same kind of effect in some of the shadows on her décolletage. And that's what's going to help her stay like alive looking, right? So what I'm doing here, see where the shadow starts to turn gray? In between that shadow and the next color is where I'm putting this kind of fluorescent color. Need to add a little bit of this. Yeah. This is really not easy. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Aw, Maharoon, thank you so much. Welcome. Yay. Okay, we gotta read chat real quick, and then we're gonna give Maharoon a shout out. I need to upgrade to some of my cheaper paints. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, Creature Caster. The paints are really awesome. There's not very many of them. They're really good price point, and they're awesome. Creature Caster, go to creaturecaster.com. I am sponsored, so full disclosure. All right. I don't get any kind of kickback other than, you know, I'm in the Creature Caster community partnership program. Yeah, Pro Krills. That's what these are. That's what these are right here. If you want something with a lot more range, Reaper is probably the next bet for beginners. One of the reasons why you don't stray from non-toxic acrylics. Yes, so these are non-toxic. Reaper are non-toxic. And I don't know about the others. I don't know about Vallejo or Scale 75 too much. I've heard that Scale 75 is non-toxic, but I've had problems with them a little bit on my own. So, all right. So real quick, with a little piece of white, she has a little tiny little reflection dot right on her nose. It's not coming off. Being frustrating. There we go. Kind of like a little doll. I probably should be waiting until I put all these little details on here before. Vallejo is non-toxic? I wouldn't say that. They've been sued before, Maharoon. They've actually had like cancer lawsuits. Vallejo is, I wouldn't call them non-toxic. Maybe they are now, but I don't know for sure. So there was explosive incident. Yeah, we had definitely an explosive white incident. Somebody hopefully made a clip of it. You guys see this? It's white all over the place. Luckily, most of it ended up on the palette. But yeah, basically, I ended up twisting off the whole top of the... You'll have to watch the VOD for that. Well, then my bad. Yeah, yeah, look that up because that was... I heard that from someone else. I don't know how true that is now. They could be non-toxic now, but I've seen some things. All right, I'm gonna add a little, whoops. I'm gonna add a little shout out for Maha real quick. So if you haven't followed her, give her a follow. She's awesome. We raid her quite a bit. And GW, I think is Citadel is. Okay, yeah, Citadel is. Why it's habit. I try not to. I got out of the habit when Scale 75 started making my tongue numb. My tongue went numb for an entire summer. So after that, when I do lick my brush, it's after I've rinsed it to point it. I avoid putting actual paint in my mouth ever. So I really try hard. Yes, they have lots of kids painting with their products. That's true. Yeah, they kind of need to worry about that, don't they? All right, so let's look at her. Let's do really fine ivory for the whites of her eyes. We're gonna do this. This is straight up ivory. That'll be good for the eyes. You don't want to use white for eyes because they won't look right. They'll look googly-eyed. I also see a little bit of blue that needs to go in the inner corner of her eye here. I'm going to just steal a little blue from my palette on this side. This little bit of blue is going to make her eyes a little deeper looking, like a little deeper set. And it also seemed to outline the eye a little bit too. That's not bad. Do some on this side. See that little bit? And I'm gonna put a little blue. And I gotta make sure my brush is really pointy for this, just in the corners of her mouth. And now my eye itches. No! Okay. Look at this. Now, she does need some... I'm going to put the ivory... Oh, you know what? Let's try this. I feel like I should have put the black liner on the first, but I'm not gonna. By not putting the black in here, what it does is it keeps it from being one more layer thicker inside her eyes, which we don't want a whole tons of blobs of paint inside her eyes. All right, I'm trying to get nice and stable. Ooh, I like it. That's lovely. Okay. Now, just like the box art, her eyes are off to the side, and that's actually a better way to paint. Oh, hold on, I got something in my eye. Give me 1 second, I gotta see this. Ooh. all that particles in the air. Probably. That and the makeup I'm wearing. Leo is a strange sweet smell, nearly like candy. What's wrong with googly eyes on a mini? Well, they won't look natural, for one. All right, now we're going to do the white of the eye, or sorry, this. Okay, so I'm looking at, she does have a little bit of a, like an eyeliner effect going on the corner of her eye. So I'm going to paint that in very, very carefully. This is with the dark blue liner. I got too much on my brush now. So see how I put that on the corners? This is really hard and really tricky. All right, so see what I did? I just put in a nice dark edge. And now we're going to put her iris. And it's a lot smaller than people think it needs to be. People always make them almost too big. I really need a different brush for this, but see what I can do. That's way too small. Let me find another brush real quick. Googly eyes is just multitasking. Okay, whatever you say. All right, this is a smaller brush. Now I can maybe do this better. Dumb Snarky, hello. All right, you see? This is actually a broken toed brush. I need a little bit more water, not too much water. Or guess what? You're gonna flood the eye and it's gonna look like poop. Now I want this first little circle to be a little bigger. And you want it to be half covered. There you go, that's perfect. Now I want to show you what I'm trying to do. I don't know if I succeeded, but when you're painting eyes, here's your eyeball, right? Well, that's actually pretty big. Let's make that your eyeball, and there's your lash line, right? Okay. So this is your lower lid. Do some little lashes here. Your iris is going to rest like a semicircle on the bottom. It's going to rest on the bottom lash, and then the rest of it, the rest part, is going to be half covered by the top lid. Okay, that's what's going to make it look more natural here. That's what I'm attempting to do. Is first I'm painting that little semicircle. Derpy eyes are the easiest to paint. That's true. Is that a Chris Frozen? No, it isn't. The only handles that I use are pt2. They're wrathcore.com. Wrathcore. A lot of people have copied him though. A lot of people. These are the best though. All right, I'm going to see over here. So we need to kind of look how far in the white we had that first eye. See, I need a little bit more paint on the brush. I don't have the best brush for this. Okay, that's still too far. That's better. Now, flip it upside down. See if they look derpy. If they don't, then you did it right. If they do, you can adjust it. Like that. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my box art. She's got really dark eyes, so I'm not going to worry too much about coloring them, but I'm going to do that little bright highlight of white, if I can, on the corner right here. Not gonna let me. Not gonna let me. Sometimes I make my highlights too big, and that's a pain. So I was practicing a little bit of highlighting with my brush. But there's something on the end of this one. Like a little piece of something. And that got on her eyelid. Oi. So I'm going to repaint the eyelid now because I don't want to highlight on the top of her eyelid. All right. So I do need a different brush. I need to find the right brush that's very pointy and sharp, because this is not working. Actually, I take that back. Sometimes you don't want a sharp brush. You want a synthetic that has a little bit of a dull, maybe this. This is a little rubber sculpting tool. Let's try this. Oh yeah, that might work. Oh yeah, heck. It's really tiny, but it's in the right spot. Oh, that's good enough. I'm just gonna roll with it and go to the next. Okay, those are too big. They don't look bad though. I like that. Okay, I can live with it. I feel like I need to repaint her eyelid though. Let's take a little bit of this clear red, a little bit, and a little bit of this. Back over that eyelid so it's not so white. Works. It actually works to have that kind of reddish color on her eyelid too. See, now she's looking a lot like the picture, isn't she? She needs a little bit of very light blue. Sorry, give me a second here on her lip. Just a smidge right here. Can't even be able to see it. Okay, can't see it. Let me put my glasses on. We'll check chat. I think she's looking good, and I just put the box in the white paint. That's okay. Ooh, there's a wall of text. Okay, hold on a second. Community gift. Wait. Modal says, how's it looking? Naga's looking nice. Good. You can do it. We have faith in you. You like your model with derpy eyes. You notice that stand after you asked made it a moot question. That's no problem. Fleshosaur says, best description of painting eyes I ever read was paint a white circle, put a black dot in the circle. Oh, I get you. You mean oval, but yes. Put a black dot in the oval and then paint a color in the dot in the center of the dot with a white dot. Yes, you with me? Okay, now paint a black dot in the color dot. Oh my God. Yeah, that's, it doesn't quite, I know what you're saying, and I know that's exactly what I was basically doing. Look at her eyes. Got creepy eyes. She needs more reds, I think, on her. She needs eyebrows is what she needs. She has crazy. Let's do the blue for her eyebrows. Hello, Brubaka. You always amaze me with your talent. And we're going to put this dark blue on her eyebrows. See? And this side. She has raised eyebrows in the sculpt, so that makes it a ton easier. Notice that I'm turning it upside down. Paint the other one. Oh, one eye's good, one is not so good. That's the way it always works. Just remember, eyebrows are sisters and not twins. That looks good. I like that a lot. Okay. Looks really melancholy. I want to do her interesting colored hair next. I'm going to put a little bit of blue over here by her eye because something is going on. She's crying. I'm going to put a little bit of blue, something going on. Let's do a little bit of this turquoise in here too. If I can get it to come out of the bottle. I just have to dig on. This is the worst thing about having bad vision. I'm so glad you guys put up with me. Here we go. Ah. There. Doesn't want to come out at all. There we go. Whoop. Right. Brush. Little tiny bit of this turquoise, a little bit of white. Just want a little bit of stuff going on over here. All right, so she's got this interesting kind of scale stuff on her face. Try to capture that with the turquoise. It looks good. The cat hair in the turquoise too. Fine. All right. Questions? Questions? You have more trouble painting eyebrows than eyes. I can never get them to look right when I'm done. Do we have a Discord? I would love to post for some pointers. Sure, Rubaka. You gotta do, yeah, triptych. Oh, because did I not put it in yet? I didn't put it in yet. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can get the... I'm not actually doing whip trips today, though. We're pretty much done with the stream. But yeah, there's the link. If you want, I'll give you pointers on the Discord. How's that? So that's where we're at right now with lovely Lady Nuwa. I want to do some of her hair before we go, though, because I think I want to see it. I want to see it happen. So where was that gray? This gray is the perfect gray. It's rainy gray, and we're going to put a little bit of turquoise in it right before we leave. There we go. Yeah, that's a perfect gray, and it just needs a little bit of turquoise, just like I said. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, I'm going to do this kind of overbrushing first because I want just to hit that highlights because there should be already some dark in there. We've already got shadows in there. And look at how that looks with her skin. Isn't that beautiful? I'm much more excited about this model, I think, than the other one. I think it's a prettier model too. A little bit more gray, a little less turquoise on the side. Ugh, love the colors. Peach and turquoise are such nice, nice colors. Isn't that lovely? And I'm trying to paint this into her hairline into here, so do a little bit of the gray. Where's the gray? There we go. Lovely. Need more gray on that. It does have some kind of scales back here. I want to be mindful of that. A little bit more turquoise, a little bit more gray. Ooh. Almost took all the turquoise out. Go. Now we can go back. Yay! We got a new follower. Lee Crane, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. It worked. Good. Can't wait for the paint along. I know that's coming very soon. In case you hadn't gotten the email, we got word from Fausto that the bust is in the mail and it's heading its way to the US. So we're looking forward to that. And we'll be basically organizing, put all the steps that we're going to be taking to do the paint along after that. So it won't be long. More purple turquoise up in here. What do you think? You guys like it? Did not get the email. So Ty, that's weird. Send me your, I don't know, maybe I goofed up your email again. I'll go ahead and whisper you and I'll find out what I did wrong. Thank you. Yes, she's looking good. We're going to do a dark, dirty turquoise for her scales and stuff. So she's going to look even more fair and lovely before the end. That was just in about an hour or so. Let's find somebody awesome to raid. Hold on a second here. We out of music? No, we still got music. Good. Let's see who is online. We got Rainer. We have to raid Rainer. Absolutely. All right, guys, hold on one second. I'm gonna cut my music and we're gonna do the whole final raid. Stick around with me so that we can send some mad emotes and mad love to Rainer. He is one of my triptych brothers and he's a good guy. All right, let's raid Rainer. Hold on one second. You guys have a good night too. Hold on here. YouTube. All right, we're ready. All right, guys, we're all gonna go raid Rainer. I think that's working anyway. Let me see if I can make it work in the chat here. There we go. Yes, yes, I did it. All right, guys, I will see you on Monday. Bye.